Good morning and welcome to Maple Hill and the MVP Open presented by OTB. It's Championship Sunday at the Disc Golf Pro Tour Playoffs presented by Barbasol. I saw everyone in long sleeves, windbreakers, raincoats, umbrellas. Today, shorts and short sleeve shirts get started. Hanley smashing this.
For those birdies.
Hanley would likely be disappointed if she doesn't convert here. This might be running at the basket and checks up. Hanley, bullseye hit, tap in birdie coming. Take a look at some of our other early scores. Allie Smith, Hannah Blumrose, both sitting 2 under. Our lead card will tee off when we come back.
This shot scares me every time. But wow, adrenaline is pumping.
Oh, come on. Bang. Come on, Evelina.
A smash by Evelina Salonen, flipping the catch cam around. And we saw the big drive by Hanley earlier, this time even longer by Salonen. Scoggins strikes first with a birdie on 1. Birdie look on 4. And she connects. What a great start for Hanley. Low line drive from Kristen. If this just stays up a little bit, it's going to get all the way there. Kristen under the pin. Park job.
That has to be one of the best groupings of drives that we've ever seen on hole 2. You always see somebody making a mistake. It's technical.
Hanley coming out on fire today.
Keep up with Kristen on that one.
Macy Vela-Diaz attacking on 5. Park job. And jump back to Holland Hanley, who's been on fire this morning. 4 for 5 for Hanley. Is coming into the similar spot, but gets a tree kick this time. Kristen will have a short look for birdie. Salonen taking the same approach that we saw from Kristen. And this is going to be just as good or better as it checks up. Salonen, tap-in birdie coming up.
Gorgeous shot. It was on a frozen rope line the entire way.
Scoggins playing out to the right side, trying to have it ice her back. Kristen in calmer conditions from 42 feet. Cans it. Tatar in for birdie.
That crosswind coming off the water makes this tee shot, especially for the forehands, extremely difficult. And now Kristen's not having to worry about that shove. So, yeah, it's way calmer today.
Unstoppable at the moment. Haley King, can she answer? Yes, she does.
Oh.
What are we seeing?
They're making these putts inside circle 2 look like drop-ins.
Kristen struggled here yesterday. Goes OB today, park job. When she went to the drop zone where she then threw it out of bounds again. Double bogey today, birdie coming up. Scoggins matches.
There's added pressure when you're the last person to throw and everyone else has made it on.
Just thinking about ringing it up. Now Macy Vela-Diaz from circle 2. Count it. She's calling the shot halfway there.
You need to be absolutely confident to go for the green on here on hole 9.
This is wide to the left and it hits a tree, drops into the OB. The first major mistake here by Kristen.
She would have still had a putt. Here's her comeback.
Wow, high right side, but she gets it to drop, and that will be a double bogey. And with that, she will fall one behind our new leader in Owen Scoggins. Kristen will have the opportunity to pick up a stroke on the card. Unless Owen throws it in and she hits off the top of the basket for a share of the lead. Kristen not able to take advantage. And Owen follows up with a miss of her own.
No way.
Completely unraveling on 11. Scoggins for triple bogey is in. We're going to all take a very deep breath. Kristen, your new leader by 3. We'll be right back.
Still within anybody's grasp at this point.
We still have 7 holes here to close out. Kristen, though, will have a look for birdie. King taking advantage of the great drive.
Or can she get it back on track?
And on track is Kristen. She picks up another birdie. And King will pull into solo second. Low, but checks up. Owen was likely polling the gallery as to how she should attack.
Needs help from the wind.
She's going to get it. Does it stay? It does.
Let's see if Evelina can catch this one. Oh, Terry has to make it. Anything airballing is in the water.
She can extend her lead to 3, and she does. Kristen in for birdie on 14. A 3-stroke lead with 4 to play. King 3 behind our leader, Kristen.
Haley, 60-foot putt inside circle 2 and in the chains. Finally, I feel like finally for her, she gets a look at the pin, gets the opportunity for a birdie, and takes advantage.
King pulls within 2 of our leader. High right side chain and in for Scoggins to force somebody to make an excellent shot on 18. As if it wasn't tough enough, they made it even more challenging this year. And it's going to come into play and certainly be a factor. Kristen trying to find a line to the basket.
This is probably maybe twice the distance of the putt she made a few days ago. She just needs to get it inside the bullseye and hits the bushes right in front of her. She's still in the woods.
Kristen to save par. Haley King just 1 back. This looks tight. It is short and on the right side.
Non-traditional stance, but it's still there.
Okay, thank you, Brian, as Haley can apply pressure with a near perfect approach. She's done just that. Still outside of where Tatar had landed. This is for birdie. Online the whole way. Nothing but confidence. And just for a moment at least, we see King and Tatar tied up. Kristen needs this to have a 1-stroke lead heading into the final hole.
Air ball.
And a terrible roll away. Kristen to remain tied going to the final hole from circle 2. She will fall back to 5 under, tied for second with Scoggins. Evelina at 4 under, and your outright leader is Haley King heading into the 72nd hole of the weekend. What a brutal roll away. Trying to take the tournament into her own hands here. Scoggins for the green. And she sticks it. Scoggins inbounds. Birdie look. Kristen must answer by hitting the green here. Does it have the distance? And she does. Kristen even closer. Most important shot of 2023 for Haley King. And she's done it. Haley King on the green. The short tap in to become champion at the MVP Open. And even with the incredible approach, it's not going to matter for Owen to take the title down. She's going to finish in a tie for second. Owen Scoggins. And Kristen Tatar also a tie for second. Your MVP Open champion with a 3-foot tap in is Haley King, champion at Maple Hill.
2023 MVP Open presented by OTB champion, Haley King!
Haley, wow, what a finish. This is your first time taking down a tournament here at Maple Hill. I'm just going to give you the softball question. How do you feel in this moment?
I am extremely proud of myself. I held to a game plan that I generally, don't like playing boring golf, and I force myself every day. Par is fine. Let other people mess up, move on, and I feel really good that I did that, and I stuck with it, and ended up winning.
The putt that you hit on hole number 15 was certainly not boring by any means. Did you feel like you had to run that putt? At what point did you feel like you committed to that shot?
Yeah, on the tee of 15, I looked at scores because Kristen picked up another birdie on 14, and I knew that I had to run it, and I knew if I was running it, it was going to go pretty far, so I just put everything I had into it and committed.
I have to ask one more question. It's a little convenient that your game is starting to peak right before the U.S. Championship that you're looking to defend. How excited are you for that event in Burlington?
Dude, I'm so excited. We're flying out my stepmom to come caddy for me, so it's going to be a great time.
Congratulations, Haley, and what a battle. Kristen, Owen, Evelina, all within a few strokes, and it all coming down to the final hole.
What's up, everybody? Brian Earhart here, and thank you for watching highlights of the Disc Golf Network coverage. For more highlights and pro disc golf content, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and to watch live professional disc golf, make sure to subscribe to us on the Disc Golf Network.